Welcome back. Well, today I have a couple of quick and easy jewelry making projects for you, and we're going to get to those, and we're also going to talk about the spammers/scammers who have been commenting on the videos, because it's escalating and it's starting to look personal. Well, let's start with our spammers. I want to be very, very clear about what's going on so you'll know when you see this in the comments what is happening. The scammers are writing in to the comment sections of the video. They are not posting independent comments. If they did that, it would be a lot easier for me to find them and get rid of them. They post as replies to other people's comments. Now, for those of you who get your comments sent to your email, that means they're virtually tapping into your email accounts to send you this crap. So I don't like it on that level, but it's escalating. So here's how it goes. Maria Teresa puts in a comment saying, "I love Audie." Somebody writes a comment underneath this, and this is our scammer. And he, because it's usually a man who does it, writes in saying, "Hi, it's John again. I want to talk to you about a great investment opportunity." Then somebody else, John or one of his cronies, and we'll call her Sally, writes in saying, "Yeah, John, I want to hear all about that." Now, this is not one of our viewers, this is a scammer. And then John comes back with whatever his pitch is, including things like a number to call, and it goes on. There will be as many as, well, I've counted 4 of these back and forth exchanges, all between scammers. This is not real people engaging with the scammer. It's the same scammer under different usernames having their own back and forth conversation. Yes, baby. I know. I said I love Audie, and that's what triggered this, I think. So, I've been pretty good at getting them out. What happens is, honey, you're shaking the camera. What happens is I notify YouTube. I report the comment. Then I remove the comment and block the person who is sending the comment. That means that they can't send anything anymore. It won't be published. Now, that really doesn't do a great deal of good because they're just going to resurface with another name. They're already using 2 or 3 different names in the comments that they're posting. Well, what happened today on our Shop Spotlight video? So, as you're seeing this, you're seeing it Monday. This will be yesterday, Sunday, when I'm filming this. They've actually started to engage with our viewers. So Maria Teresa writes, "Lisa's work is fantastic." Our scammer writes in, "Yes, I think Lisa's amazing. I love her artwork." Whoa. So they're either watching the videos or they're reading the comments, because Maria never said anything about Lisa's artwork. She just used Lisa's name. So they're getting involved in this. They are somehow investing time and energy into the videos, which is, first of all, very surprising, because with people like this, it's a numbers game. They throw it out against the wall everywhere and just hope that it sticks. But they put out minimal effort. Knowing about Lisa and her artwork is not minimal effort. That means they're putting some effort into it. So I've got to ask, what do they know about our channel? Do they know what our demographic is? And our demographic is older women. So if they do know, then certainly that's going to be a target for them. Yes, I know. That's going to be a target for them because older women are scam targets. They think we are stupid and will give anybody who asks our money. It's like, can I have your money? Yeah, sure, because I'm a stupid old woman. I know, it's appalling, isn't it? I mean, once you hit 50, suddenly, it's like you become this archetype of trusting senility. Well, no thank you. You can't have my money. You can't have my viewers' money. You can't have my cat's money. Go away. The problem is it's getting harder to filter out their comments because they're getting more clever. So I am pulling the comments whenever I see them. If you make a comment and somebody shoots you back, yeah, let's talk about this new investment plan, please let me know, because things are going to get past me. They always do. I think I'm very good at staying on top of my comments, but I'm not. I mean, I'm trying, but some of these videos have literally hundreds of comments every day, and it's a tough job to just keep track of them all. So if you get a comment from one of these scammers, please let me know. Just shoot out a comment saying, I got one, so that I'll go back, track down your comment, and take that name out of the system. Now, mind you, I'm not getting at the real scammer. I'm just getting at their fake ID name. But it's better than nothing, and I need to stop this because I don't want them contacting you in your own personal email accounts. And as I say, if you have your YouTube notifications set up to receive notices when someone responds to your post, then you're getting this. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want the scammers to be able to hit you in your own home, hit you where you live, so to speak, even though they don't have your email address. Still, that's not appropriate. They don't care, by the way. There's no reasoning with these people. They're criminals. This is what they do. And so please understand, anything going on in the comments, if it's suspicious, let me know. I'll take it to YouTube. Feel free to take it to YouTube yourself as well. But I am concerned because in the past few months, this wonderful thing has been happening in our comments, and that is people are connecting. Our artists are hooking up, and they've connected, they've met through the comments, and they're connecting outside the comments, and they're taking these relationships elsewhere to other social media, and they're emailing one another, and it's just, this is so gratifying. I just cannot tell you how pleased I am that this is happening. But when somebody comes along and tries to take advantage of that, which is what these criminals are doing, this is awful. So, right now, the scam that they're throwing out there is investments. And you all know that this is not an investment channel, that I'm not advocating any kind of investments. None of our viewers are advocating investments. If anyone did, I would remove them just as quickly as I would remove a spammer, because we're not allowed to do that. I mean, that's commercialization, and that's a totally separate area of the YouTube community. So, just if this happens, if you see it, please let me know. Just shoot me a comment. Just, Sue, here's the scammer, and they're commenting on my comments to videos. But yeah, they're watching. They've got to be. Or they're reading the comments, because Lisa's name was not in the title of the video. So how do they know? And how do they know she's an artist? So it's getting personal. They're putting some time. They're investing in this. And it could be because we have a nice high level of viewer interaction. Our viewers are vested in the channel. We're creating community here. Maybe that's what they think they can take advantage of. And that would be just abstract morality. That would be a shame to take advantage of something like that, because it's so beautiful, and to try to turn it into an opportunity to victimize people. There's a special place in hell for those scammers, and I can't wait to see them get there. All right, next up, remember our little kitty cats. These came from Lisa, and they were just plain little, polymer kitties. Well, actually, there's nothing plain about them. They're very beautiful. So I decided that what we're going to do today is we're going to turn them into brooches. This is so fast, so easy, so inexpensive, and I'm going to do start to finish, both of them, whole thing, right before your very eyes, under 5 minutes. Let's watch. Well, today we are going to take a look at a quick, easy, and reasonably inexpensive jewelry making project. What we have here are Lisa's little cats. And remember, this one with the stars was Audie, because Audie's a star. We have a hot melt glue gun. By the way, you can get those at the dollar store. They are so inexpensive. And we have some rare earth magnets. I got the rare earth magnets on eBay. I think I got something like 8 or 10 of them for a few dollars. They weren't very expensive. Very powerful. Let's just see if I can get this to do this. Oh, no, it didn't. All right. Do you see it? There we go. Very, very powerful magnets. And what we're going to do is glue one magnet to the back of the cat, and the other magnet will be used to attach to it. So, before we get started, whenever you're working with a piece like this, always make a note of the stress points. And in this case, it's right here at the neck of the cat. If the piece is going to break, that's where the break will take place. So we need to handle it very carefully in that area, because we don't want to cause damage. So what we're going to do is just put a nice glob of hot glue on the back of our cat. And we just press the magnet in. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of hot glue around the edges. That is not a problem. We want it securely embedded in there. And we're going to do the same thing with our other cat. So, and we just press it in and peel the glue off our fingers. Now, when this dries, we need to make sure, see, there's a little bit of glue over the top of this magnet. And what we're going to do when it dries is we're just going to cut it off. That's all. Which is not easy because the magnet is actually attracting the knife blade. There we go. we don't have to worry about the glue that's around the edges. We just don't want it on the surface of the magnet. So, let me clean the mess out of the way, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these pins. This is my favorite scarf, and you are way too close to see what's really going on here, so I'll take a picture of it and add it. But that's what the ArtisticCat, wrong one, that's what the ArtisticCat is going to live on. It's going to live on my favorite scarf. Because I wear this scarf almost every day in the winter. Now, let me get our magnet so I can show you how well it's going to hold. So, it's just this simple. We line the magnet up with the back of the cat. There we go. I can just shake this around all afternoon and that cat's not going anywhere. So, there we go. Quick, easy. The only real cost in this is the cost of the magnets. But once you get used to the idea of using magnets, especially on jewelry you're going to attach to expensive or finer clothing, you'll fall in love, I promise. Now, if I had realized how scruffy looking my kitchen counter would appear, in that close-up, I would have bleached it before I made that film. But that, in fact, is my scruffy-looking kitchen counter. I use it for all kinds of project work, and then every couple of months I go through and I bleach the grout out, and then it looks wonderful. And then I make a new project on it, and then it looks scruffy again. So it's sort of a process. So let me show you. This is my favorite scarf. My neighbor Jane made this for me. I love it. And in the close-up, it was very, very hard to see what the little kitty cats looked like. So we'll do it in not such a close-up. Here we go. Here's the cat. Here's the magnet. There we go. And this is stuck on. This is stuck on. It's actually hard to pull this off. So it will be perfectly safe, even on a scarf that gets the kind of abuse this one does, because I really do wear this thing every day in the winter. I love it. It is my favorite scarf. So if you have not tried these little rare earth magnets before, definitely give them a try. Absolutely. I just find them wonderful, because there are a lot of things I have, even though most of the time I run around looking like the rag picker's child, as my mother used to say. I have some nice clothes, really I do, and I don't necessarily want to go jabbing them with pins, especially because I like older things, as you know. That's sort of the whole point of this channel. And older jewelry pins, sometimes they can be blunted, they can be bent, and they can snag your clothing. So this is the perfect alternative. Little magnets. By the way, I should have mentioned this when I was making the video. When you remove your magnet, the backing, slide it. That's how to get rid of it. Slide it. Take it out. Slide it back. Because if you try to just pick it off, you're just going to break your nails. I know. I've done it. Alrighty. Let's try another piece. This one is super quick, super easy. Remember our little ArtisticCat? This one came from Steffi. Well, here's the back. We have a nice little hole, and I have black satin cord. I keep this cord because I use this with dolls for tying doll hair. It's about 30 inches. I can tie it in a bow in the back at any length I want. So, how fast and easy is that? However, I'm not sure that's what I'm going to do with this, because on the back, here's the little Audie cat, and on the back there is a little dictionary definition of a cat, and I'm not sure I want to hide that. But I think for the moment, I am just going to be content to wear my little Audie cat around my neck, which, in case you haven't noticed where his tail goes, I do all the time anyway. I am constantly wearing that cat. So there. Oh, and by the way, the advantage to cords. I like cords very much as opposed to chains, because summers are very, very hot here. And I don't know how the rest of you are, but for me, having a chain around my neck in the summer can sometimes be extremely uncomfortable. So I like this very much. Just works for me. So that was from Steffi. These are from Lisa. Lisa's giveaway is still going on. Go to DesertDragonworks. She is DesertDragonworks on eBay, on Etsy, on Instagram. It's just, that is her company name. Go take a look. Get involved in the giveaway, because it's a wonderful, wonderful giveaway prize. That beautiful Noritake style tea set, which is it's in those what we are now calling Sonora colors. It's that beautiful southwestern color palette. And that wonderful plate. Someone said it reminded them of the Cheshire Cat. And it does. It reminds me of the fat Chinese luck cats. And it probably is a fat Chinese luck cat. Those are symbols of good fortune in China. And she has also said that based on the interest of the winner, she's just going to go right ahead and choose some other interesting stuff. So be sure to get involved in Lisa's giveaway. We have, hopefully, another giveaway coming up next week. Initially, we had a lot of interest, but I think I probably scared people off with the requirements. It's not that much. I just need pictures of what you have. In other words, I need something to entice our viewers to go to your shop. So I'm going to need plenty of photos of your stuff. It doesn't have to be current stuff. It can be things that you made in the past, just so they can see your work and get a feel for who you are and what you're doing. So if you're interested, please get in touch. As I say, a lot of people reached out initially, and then I sent them the email saying this is what we would require, and I think I scared them off. It's not that scary to take emails from people entering a contest. Really, it's not. I do it all the time. So, anyway, hopefully we will get some responses. Go to Lisa's shop's DesertDragonworks. Take a look at her stuff. Enter her giveaway. Absolutely worth your time. Steffi, meanwhile, has picked the finalists. Audie is going to be choosing the winners. People have asked me if I could video Audie choosing the winners, and I might. I'm not sure I can. He's very fast. That's the problem. He's extremely hard to film because he's just boom, and before I know it, he's gone, chasing down his winners. And I will see what I can do, because I will say this. Watching Audie pick winners is extremely entertaining, and I'd love to be able to share it with you, but I gotta get him to slow down a little. I don't know. Maybe I could just throw some chemicals in his cat food. I wouldn't do that. Seriously. I would not drug my cat. That was just a joke. I would not drug my cat. It probably wouldn't work anyway. Yeah. All right. Tomorrow, I am not going to be here. I will see you all on Wording Wednesday, however, so I'm looking forward to it. Have a great couple of days. I'll see you on Wednesday.